There's an extraordinary allure found in hunting desert mule deer bucks, and it brings me to the rocky sagebrush landscapes found in eastern Oregon. Having used 6 years' worth of preference points, my anticipation for this hunt is undeniable. But like any public land do-it-yourself hunt, there are other hunters that are also here for the same opportunity. My plan? It's to stick to tradition and hunt using my feet and the aid of good mules to go deeper and farther off grid with the hopes of turning up a good buck. Kind of ironic because our plan this morning was to hike up and hunt this ridge top in front of me. I've been up here for a couple of days doing some scouting, and I was clear off in the valley down below earlier this week, and I glassed up 4 bucks on a skyline up on this rim, and there was already another guy posted up on it, and so we backed out when I talked to him. Me and about 20 other tags are hunting the same deer, I think. We've had half dozen ATVs this morning kind of surround us, so I'm gonna try to hit some spots that an ATV can't go, because we've got mules and I'm willing to work for it, and hopefully they'll push all these deer off these flats into these cliffs and I'll be able to turn up a nice buck. Hunting public lands, we have to respect each other because we all own the land, which for me meant making a change in my hunting plans. When I think about big buck country, this is the epitome of it. I've got wide open sagebrush flats out to my left, rim rock faces, water. Off this side, big, steep, thick mahogany thickets. This is a great refuge for these bucks. 460 yards. Just had 2 bucks run out in front of me. They were moving pretty good, so didn't have time to get set up on them, watch them go over the skyline. So just, you go from finding absolutely nothing to there's your deer. We got a buck, 3 bucks, 7 days, 3 bucks. So it's a fork, small fork with a little tiny third. The left one's a little fork and horn. It's like Christmas. I've been out here 7 days. Finally found deer. I'm like, hardest deer hunt of my life. Right here. You're looking at it. He's a 4x4, not a huge buck. We're gonna make a play on him and hopefully it works out. And if it doesn't, I'll keep hunting, but I'm certainly not gonna pass up this opportunity on this deer. I literally just walked right into that deer, and I wasn't expecting him to be there, and he wasn't expecting to see me, and he gone.
Out here, things happen fast, and it's never a good feeling when you have a missed opportunity on a buck. All I can do is keep hunting with the hopes of turning my luck around.
Oh yeah, the one's a nice one. He's heavier. Yeah, he's a much better buck. Okay. 578. This buck just skirted us. So we're gonna try to make a move. The deer are feeding up and to the left, so we're gonna move up and to the left. Try to get a vantage point again. They're right there. I see him. We had so many deer right here. We got in a mecca of deer. I don't know how we pulled this off. I was prepared to take a shot on this buck at 550 yards, and he sunk down into this drainage, and the wind is ripping, and the deer started coming into these trees and bedding down, and we literally had to sneak through here. I don't even know how many eyeballs were on us, and I had a 150-yard shot on that buck. It's gotta be a 15 to 20 mile an hour wind right now. My reticle was tough to control. but we got it done. It's so awesome when it comes together. Unbelievable. This is a great deer. I can't believe this. I have been out here for 3 days of scouting and 4 days of hunting, and this is a gorgeous Oregon buck. Public land. There's a couple times, man, I never thought it was gonna happen. It was so frustrating. It was so hard to find the deer. And just to have it come together like this on a buck like this, it's a beautiful, perfect buck. I worked so hard for this deer. I used 6 years worth of points for this moment, and I could not be more thrilled. And I just am so thankful right now. I can't believe it. He's beautiful. We packed the deer out of the worst part. Robbie's got his mules in camp, so I'm spent. We have another 2.5 miles, 3 miles back to camp. So instead of being ignorant, we're gonna drop our packs here and come back in the morning with the mules and let them do the rest of the work for us. We left at 8, and I think it's about 11 o'clock right now, so we got 3 hours and probably another, at this pace, 3 hours to go. So it's just smarter to drop them, and we'll come back tomorrow.
For me, the tradition of using mules goes back over 30 years. And there isn't a more beautiful sight than watching a pack string move across the landscapes. Packing out my harvest the way that my family and friends always have, on the mules. This is the perfect ending to my hunt for an Oregon desert mule deer. The legendary Steens Mountain rises alongside the Alvord Desert with deep glacier-carved gorges, sweeping sagebrush landscapes. Much of this crowned jewel is permanently protected wilderness area. We begin my dad's hunt for antelope by returning to the same area that I had hunted mule deer the year prior, putting those mountain miles to use once again. We pack for the day with a sense of urgency, excited to leave the comfort of camp behind, anxious at the opportunity to get on the mountain and behind the glass. We are racing the quickly rising sun. The miles that are in front of us go by quickly into the brilliant views of the mountains and bluebird skies.
Yesterday we came out and did a little scouting, and right across this ridge right here in front of me, we spotted about 20 does. There was one small buck with them. And then Robbie saw a herd of bucks. And, we could tell they were bucks, but couldn't tell the quality. But there was a good number of them. So we kind of decided to wait till this morning to come in and get a look at them. We just got dumped on in the hail. As soon as I get back in my glass, I find another new antelope buck. From those rim rocks down into that valley swale, there's just a bunch of them out there. I found one in the hailstorm, but I don't think this one's gonna be a go either. We were over on that plateau over there. Dad said he saw some antelope cross over on this side of the canyon. So we just dropped down off the mules and came up this side. We're gonna pop over behind one of these big juniper trees and see if we can get eyes on these antelope. I don't know if there's any bucks in the group or not, but we're here to antelope hunt, so we're gonna go take a look.
The tradition of navigating mountain landscapes with horses and mules is my family's way of reconnecting with a bygone way of life. It's our opportunity to get away from the modern means of travel, to enjoy a slower pace, experiencing beautiful wild country as it has been since the dawn of time. With the slower pace, we truly get to experience the ruggedness of these wild landscapes and a small glimpse into the life of an antelope.
They're all 9 to 12 inches, probably the biggest one's 12 inches. It's definitely the biggest one we've seen in 3 days of hard hunting. We've probably looked at 20 bucks, maybe more.
I'm a hunter. I like to hunt them all.
It's better than those you have hanging on your wall.
It's better than the ones I got hanging on my wall, yes.
That's right, Robbie. You keep them in check.
Yeah.
We got an antelope buck and we're making a move on. There's a lot of cattle in here, so we're kind of trying to hide behind this cow because it's pretty open. And hopefully we can get within shooting distance of this buck. He's a good buck. That stalk didn't quite work on that buck, did it?
No. No, we kind of blew the stalk. We probably should have went down further and come up.
I don't think we necessarily blew it, but he wasn't very settled when we left here.
I'm pretty sure that's him. If not, it's another big buck and he's all by himself.
Looks like a good spot, Dad. He's 330, 1.6. I'm ready. Hold on, Dad, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. It's 430 yards, 2.5.
There, that got him.
Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Good job, Jess. Let's go get him.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
A little bit of drama there. Just a little bit of drama.
Do you see why I practice so much?
Oh, it's hard. It's wiggling.
So
Don't
hard.
get him out.
Oh my gosh. Well,
That's a good sign. I can see hornwall above his ear. Yeah, he's well above his ear.
a beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful goat. Look at
that's
him.
a nice buck.
Holy smokes. This week, all week long, we've been looking at these bucks, and their cutters have been way below the ears.
He's
Out of 20 bucks, he's probably the best. He's the first one I found where his cutters were way above his ears. And you can see his cutters are 2 inches above his ears. Yeah, he's right out here in the open. Ain't a blade of grass out here, so, you know, we come in behind a big tree up there, and even then he spotted us. It's amazing how they can see.
To experience a Steens Mountain hunt, one must invest a great deal of time. For my dad, this hunt represents 15 years of waiting for this one perfect moment. But the most important part is that together, as friends and family, we were blessed with the opportunity to cast our eyes upon the beautiful sights as we let the drum of hooves carry us across the vast landscapes.
For more Pursue the Wild, jump behind the scenes with us for our new lifestyle digital series, Our Wild Life. And make sure to tune into our podcast, Wild and Uncut. We appreciate you being part of our journey.